Oh, this is open now.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
This is awkward because we're already there. Are these the men the guard told us about
I
yesterday?
completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardie Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
There's so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war.
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger.
Over here.
You're the gardener, you lied to me.
I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardie? Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
I should talk to Titus then.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
Do not indulge him. Do not indulge him.
Detective,
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you.
Oh, he
Maybe
trusts
it
me. I
isn't
don't
just-
trust.
But he does.
Don't say anything.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Cross your arms.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We're looking for Titus Hardie.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Scan the room. The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it? No, I'm gonna scan the room first.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
The boys are too eager to please him to keep their mouths shut. You're gonna get a good head count here. Just wait.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardie boys.
Oh god,
you
this
fuck
guy's
with
annoying.
Titus Hardie.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Did they bully Denny's?
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
A picture of what?
Actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud. Compare
Oh,
it to these guys.
the tracks. The man hanging in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Or is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes.
Because we took it from the harbor where we worked. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again.
So you just admit it?
We did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead.
So you just confessed the murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out alive.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's a slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over.
Is this guy's voice purposely very low, or is it an audio issue? It's kind of hard to hear the guy.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it.
Right, but who did the rape then?
You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
Do I insist? Who did the dead man rape?
Titus, do not answer.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment. If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
It won't be for long, she means.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
How did you kill him? But don't we already know that?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school. Certainly enough to not put up with his backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
Oof. I need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
We overpowered him. Dragged his unconscious body to the tree. Put a noose around his neck. And hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
How did you?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining.
No, he hasn't. Not yet. Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room.
Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything I
Can I talk to the individual guy?
Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals. Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now. There are several footprints in the mud. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardie boys in the mess hall of well.
Go over them one by one.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his boots.
Shit, we could tell his size by looking
Titus
at him.
Hardie, the one with the ball cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even.
Oh, so you could have, they could have blended.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck.
With a who now?
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print. 5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
He was carrying the body, I guess.
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardie boy.
Are we missing one person?
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardie boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
Let's go one by one.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardie boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
The rat-faced one?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yeah.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
2.
200. This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was a fat Hardie boy, the one sitting in the middle.
I was taking that too. Okay, 3.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardie boy. Wonder who he is.
Do you have any
Someone
ideas?
operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we are looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver.
Why did he say drummer?
Driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
How old do you think these trucks were?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think
What
happened?
do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardie boys.
Let him have his moment.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our Old Soul.
So the old soul was present at the lynching, but he's in the mess hall.
Yes, I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the Old Soul.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
I'm not sure what the thought cabinet is. I'm gonna be on. I don't understand this mechanic. Think of them like your skill perks or skill tree in other RPGs.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What gave us away?
Honestly, I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
I'm not drunk, I'm a police officer. Don't shake your head.
She is unfazed by your rudeness. Probably chalking it up to local custom.
I was dispatched to handle a strike.
Someone gave me a tip on how to talk to her, but I forgot what it was.
To assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
That's it. Okay. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island
I sound
of
like
Le
an
Caillou.
idiot. Still haven't seen anyone else sail boats around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage up.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the...
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Does she have a name?
Boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of
Cordelati.
sloop it is.
Cool, but a boat really needs a name. How about the sleek fish?
What?
Because it's sleek and
I
fish-like.
think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview.
He
It has
is?
so little to do with the investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet?
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your
I just renewed its
license?
safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic
I don't know what
regattas.
that means.
Even finished once.
What happened to the other
The
time?
other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter, much like the one I'm on now.
What can you tell me about the strike? What can you tell me about this lynching? Do you know something about this tattoos?
That's the man who was killed.
She
I'm
almost
afraid
takes the
this
phone.
is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something.
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
What can you tell me about the lynching then?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois.
Dubois.
I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the
Not
moment.
Raphael
I
anymore.
hope mine will suffice.
And what happened to yours, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I recently suffered from an unusual medical episode?
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, the city, nothing. I'm just gonna say yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Oh, fucking... I could have eaten it.
Oh dear.
His technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the...
Of course, I sympathize. but I'm afraid I simply can't
Oh my
share
god, I need the
anything more until I see...
badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty
Oh
alliance.
god, I don't like that. How do I negotiate my way out of this?
Feelings.
Oh god, I didn't... How did I fail that? But ma'am, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important. It's not gonna work.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You don't understand. It's not like a side case for me. Are these the only options? God damn, I'm weak.
Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to resolving this impasse. This isn't some side gig for me.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
Officer, if I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superior. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Is there a way around it? Oh god.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate.
Briefly.
But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Let's get back to it then. Tell me about this alleged trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with
Ingredients for what?
meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from somewhere through the terminal.
After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter. You won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. However, once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol.
What proof do you have?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with some source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Okay, I made up my mind. I'm just gonna do what Kim said.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open.